Hello everyone. Today I would like to tell you a short conversation between two people, the man and the woman. Let's talk about conversation 1. The man and the woman said to the man that they had reviewed his cover letter and resume, and they had decided that he was a good candidate for a position in their firm, and she wanted to know if he could come by for an interview that Friday. So the man agreed with her, and he said that he was free all day long, and he wanted to know what time he should come in. And he asked that uh, how long it would take. So the woman replied to him that the preliminary interview would be at 10 in the morning, and it usually took 20 minutes, and after that he might be called back for a final interview. That would be on Monday. So the man agreed with her, and he said that he would be seeing her Friday morning. Let's talk about conversation 2. The woman gave information to the man about the old bakery down the street, and she said that she had heard that it was going to be closing down soon. And the man replied that that was sad, and he said that that shop was owned and operated by an elderly married couple, and then it would probably become a coffee shop chain. So the woman replied to him that it was a shame, and that it was so hard for small family-owned businesses to stay profitable in those days, and she wished there had been something they could do. So the man replied to her that um, maybe uh, they could stage a fundraiser for the bakery, and he wanted to know who knew. And he thought maybe they could keep it open. Let's talk about conversation 3. The woman and the man said to the woman that before he could prescribe her daughters any medication, so he needed to know how long she has been showing symptoms. So the woman replied to him that she had started coughing a lot the morning before, and by the afternoon she had been running a high fever, and she wanted to know the man's opinion of her daughter. So the man thought she would be fine, and he said that colds were common among children, especially at that time of years, and he would give her some medicine to soothe the cough. And he wanted to know she needed any allergies. The woman replied to him that she wasn't allergic to anything, at least not that she was aware of. Let's talk about conversation 4. The woman uh, said hello to the man, and she said that she had come to ask him if he had time to talk about the design for the new logo that she had submitted the week before. So the man was sorry about the fact that he hadn't got any time right then, and he said that there was an important meeting he had to be at in a few minutes, and it would take all morning. So the woman agreed with him, and she said that she just had wanted to know if um, the man thought his design had been interesting, or if he wanted her to make any changes. So the man suggested her place it by his office before she went home that evening, and they could talk about it then. Let's talk about conversation 5. The man said to the woman that he was going to arrange a meeting discuss the new office recycling policy. So the woman replied to him that she hadn't heard anything about that, and she wanted to know if they didn't already recycle. So the man agreed with her, and he said that they had been going through for too much copy paper, and he was afraid it was being wasted, and he said that a number of people there were also neglecting to put used paper in the recycle bins. So the woman replied to him that that was probably true, and she said that if they told them to be more aware of the problem, she thought they would start conserving more paper. Let's talk about conversation 6. The man got the woman's attention, and he said that uh, she she had asked him to drop off those legal files at the courthouse that afternoon. However, he had never been there before, and he wanted to know uh, if we wanted to know if the what the best way to get there. So the woman replied to him that uh, if he driver, it was pretty easy to find, although traffic was potentially bad at that time of day. The downtown area was crowded, and a lot of people are out on their lunch breaks. So the man thought he could take the subway or a bus, and he wanted to know if the public transportation would get him there quickly. So the woman disagreed with him, and she gave $20 to the man, and she suggested catching a cab. Let's talk about conversation 7. The woman said hello to the man, and she introduced herself, and she said that uh, his son Peter was in her English class, and she was calling because she'd like to meet with him sometime and talked about his academic performance. So the man replied to her that he had to know there had been a problem, and he wanted to know if he was doing poorly. So the woman disagreed with him, and she explained that he was doing quite well, and she thought he may be eligible to enter an advanced program for gifted students. And she said that before she had recommended him, she needed approval from his parents. So the man was happy about that, and he would let his wife know that she had called, and they would call her back to schedule an appointment. Let's talk about conversation 8. The man said to the woman that he wanted to buy a space heater for the bedroom, and he said that it would keep them warm in the winter and reduced their power bills. So the woman replied that she didn't think there was enough room in the bedroom for a space heater, and she was worried it would make the air too dry. The man replied to her that not if they got a new model, and they were making them much smaller those days, and they've already got the humidifier. So the woman supposed that it was worth trying, and she sure hoped he were right about the power bill, and they've been paying far too much ever since the weather had become cold. Let's talk about conversation 9. The man said hello to the woman, and he said that they had just received her shipment of limited edition bald-head lions, and they had been extremely impressed with the craftsmanship, and they had been very confident that that product would sell big in their stores. So they were wondering if she could make another 20 units by May. So the woman replied to him that they were very glad that he had been satisfied with their shipment. However, 20 units by May was a very big order, and she didn't think we could have that all done by May, and they would need at least a month to have that all done. The man replied to her that they had been worried about that. However, he could assure her that she would be very well compensated if she could have all 20 minutes done by May, and they would cover all shipping costs as well. So the woman was happy about that, and she said that if they ship by air, that would take away a bit of burden. However, she didn't think that would be enough, so she would contact the factory and see if they could outsource part of the contract with another company, perhaps even hire more workers, and she would phone her people and had an answer for him by Tuesday. Let's talk about conversation 10. The man got the woman's attention, and he wanted to know if she could tell him where to find mustard. The woman replied to him that he could find mustard and the rest of the condiment in aisle 5, and buns and bread were in aisle 10, and if he were planning his summer cookout, and be sure to check out their sale at the butcher's counter, and hamburger patties were on sale. So the man suggested taking steaks, and he said that his wife had asked him to pick up some steaks for dinner, and he wanted to know if they were on sale. They were on sale too. So the woman agreed with him, and she said that some brands of steak were on sale, and she suggested he asking which ones when he got there. Thank you for listening. Thank you so much. Bye.